Good morning and welcome to the second day of European Science Festival. I'm sorry that we can't look each other in the eye and that we can't shake each other's hands, but there will be opportunities for that in the future. Let's today seize the opportunity to share our time, at least online. So to start, my name is Jan. I am here today on behalf of the organizers, Slovenian Science Foundation, at this event that is hosted by Jožef Stefan Institute, the leading Slovenian scientific research institute. Greetings from Ljubljana. It's a foggy and gray morning here. It's cold outside, but this gray morning marks the birth of a great day, November the 10th. It is the day that has been declared World Science Day for Peace and Development by the UN. This year, the November 10th, we celebrate the 20th edition of this very important day. It highlights the significant role of science in society and the need to engage the wider public in debates on emerging scientific issues. It also underlines the importance and relevance of science in our daily lives. To quote United Nations, by linking science more closely with society, World Science Day for Peace and Development aims to ensure that citizens are kept informed of developments in science. It also underscores the role scientists play in broadening our understanding of the remarkable, fragile planet we call home and in making our societies more sustainable. And these are also the goals of the European Science Festival that you are attending. Yesterday, the festival, which is taking place in time of Slovenian presidency of the EU Council, highlighted the role of science in European society. This evergreen topic will, of course, also be discussed today, but we also put some other topics to the front today. The topics connected with the perception of science, innovation, and technologies among Europeans. It is an umbrella event of the science festivals in Europe, and it is unique in that it brings together top scientists, academics, Nobel laureates, and talented students, as well as high-profile and award-winning journalists in the fields of science. And this is what we are bringing you today. I sincerely hope that you will enjoy presentations of all of the distinguished guests from around the world that will be part of European Science Festival today. So let's start. It is in the first part of today's program, we will stay in Ljubljana, though not in these exact locations. We are moving to the Slovenian Academy of Science and Arts, the organization that connects Slovenia's top scientists and has great importance in Slovenian society. I would like to ask the president of the Academy, Professor Peter Štih, for some opening remarks. Dr. Štih, warmly welcome.
Hvala lepa, spoštovani udeleženci, spoštovani gostje, gospe in gospodje. Dear participants, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure that I have opportunity to address you on behalf of the Slovenian Academy of Sciences and Arts at the European Science Festival. I would like to use it to thank the Slovenian Science Foundation, its president Edvard Kobal, and everyone involved in preparation and successful organization of today's festival. In my short address, I would like to present you regular meetings of secondary school students with Academy members as an example of a good practice in popularizing science among the young generations. I have also prepared 2 slides so you can get an impression of those meetings. I will share it later to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID pandemic illustrates in the best manner the importance of science in the modern world. It has contributed the key solutions and provided key answers for overcoming it. This strengthens our optimism in the belief that humanity, aided by science, will be able to find answers to other burning questions, among which climate changes are obviously the biggest challenge. But the COVID pandemic and climate changes also reveal the other face of science. The number of science skeptics, disbelievers, and deniers of its results and findings is astonishingly high. Science can secure its social validity and reputation above all on its own, with its credibility. But it is also important to know how science works, how it gets its results, and what they mean. To a great extent, this is a matter of communication, popularization, and education, all of which start at school. Now I would like to share you a slide I prepared. So I hope you can see it. The Slovenian Academy of Sciences and Arts has for some years now, in cooperation with the Slovene Science Foundation, organized regular meetings of secondary school students with the Academy members. They are usually organized on Europe Science Day for Youth. The first meeting occurred in 2017, followed by 2 more to date. A fourth one was planned for 2020, but was postponed twice due to the COVID pandemic. Hopefully, we will be able to meet in person in spring of 2022. The purpose of the events is twofold: to bring young people closer to both science and the academy, as the highest national sciences and arts institution in Slovenia. Young people will take a leading role in society in the coming decades. The academy therefore wants students to get to know it better, to see what its members are doing, and to meet them. Meeting the prominent scientists and artists is an opportunity for intergenerational dialogue and exchange of opinions on current societal topics and for the role of science in society. The events are designed to present one of the 6 classes of our academy, a teach meeting. The first meeting was prepared by members of Natural Sciences class, and they presented karst and sustainable development. The second meeting presented the Slovenian language, its history and tools like online vocabularies. It was prepared by members of Philological and Literary Sciences class. The final meeting before the pandemic outburst, devoted to particle physics and the presentation of the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, was prepared by members of mathematical, physical, chemical, and technical sciences class. And finally, the fourth meeting about European Union and the future of Europe has already been prepared by members of the class for historical and social sciences, and hopefully will take place in the near future, as I said. Our experience with the above stated meetings have been exceptionally positive. The feedback we received from the students and their mentors has been outstanding. The Academy Hall was packed to brim, and the meetings could alternatively be named Academy Open House Day. Because of positive experiences, we wish for these meetings to become traditional, which indeed already are, and to be included into the regular part of extracurricular activities on secondary school calendars. In my opinion, meetings of young people with members of the Slovenian Academy of Sciences and Arts is an example of good practice in popularizing science among the young generations, educating young people for science, and communication between scientists and young people. To conclude, we are looking forward to future cooperation with the Slovene Science Foundation, which I'm certain will only strengthen in the future. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a good work. At the same time, I have to apologize because I will not be able to follow today's program due to other obligations I have. Thank you again.